Hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. I'm gonna call it Friday. Happy Friday in hopes that you squeeze more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Zamy. I'm somebody who was the corporate guy, you know. I used to work in a call center environment for many years, um, 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week, until my pancreas quit on me, left me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. Like I say every night, I don't know if you ever hit rock bottom like that, but I don't recommend it. Not fun. It's a double whammy because there went my health and there went my income. So I got redirected to this whole online space and this gig economy. Now I help folks just like you, just like me, to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, drop the word me in the comments. I'll get back with you when I go to sleep and wake up. What can I tell you? It's 2 a.m., 2:06 a.m. here in California, and I am sorry that I'm so late, but you know what? I'm going to be transparent. You know what happened? I was watching a little TV and eating a little sandwich, and I fell asleep. What can you tell? What can you say? So I fell asleep, but hey, gotta do the live. Gotta do the live. And this is a good one too. It's a very um, useful message for many of you. You know, um, when it comes to buying products and customers, you can tell them all about the ingredients. You can tell them where they were made. You can tell them they were, sent by the gods from the mountains of Himalaya. And there was just this one plant, and they had to go climb thousands of miles and grab. You get the picture. None of that stuff is really impressive to many folks. Now, there are some people that are really into the very details, but it's not what really impresses people. When it comes to purchasing, and this is for you yourself, like when you buy something, these are the three things that I would think are important to you. Now, I'm not going to give you them in order because here's the reason why. Before I tell you, um, the order changes depending on who you are. Interesting. Here are the three things. The first thing that it's got to be um, effective. It's got to work, right? It's got to be a product that when you take it works. If it's for weight loss, if it's for weight gain, if it's for your joints, if it's for your skin, even if it's a service, let's say you pay for a service, well, you want that service to work, to actually do what it says, right? I mean, if you pay for an oil change, would you expect to have your engine replaced? No, because it has nothing to do with that, right? So thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. So whatever it is you're buying, you want it to be doing what it says it's going to do, right? So one is function, effectiveness. It's got to function. Number two, you may laugh at this, but it's true. It has to be convenient. Let's say they say, oh, you know what, you got to take this collagen and it's really good for your joints, for your skin, for your all kinds of stuff, right? And you're like, all right, well, what do I do? And they're like, well, you got to measure this much, and then you got to put it into this cube, and then you got to transfer it into this, and then you got to just shake it just right. Then you got to chill it. Then you got to come and heat it up again, and then you got to mix it. You're like, what? That's not even convenient. I wouldn't do it. I would never do that. If it's a weight loss, let's say you got 18,000 steps and 18,000 different things you got to take and shake and bake, and most people are going to say, that's not convenient. I don't want that, right? And the last one, you guessed it. Yes, you did. It's the price. The price has to be in line with the function and the convenience, right? So, for example, somebody may say, you know what, I'm all about the price. Okay, wonderful. Then price is number one in their list. However, you can't tell me that somebody is willing to pay a price for a product that is not functional, not effective. How many of how many of you would you would you actually go back and get a refund, right? Many of you. And your reason would be what? It doesn't do what it said it's going to do. So even if your price, if you're this price guy or price gal, that you want that competitive price, you want the best price, and you want the cheapest, I guarantee you at some point you're going to say, well, yeah, but it really isn't going to work because it's not really right. And then you're going to say, well, you know what? It's just not really that convenient. I'd rather pay a little bit more to get the convenience. And it's just like in everything else. In anything that you purchase, service or product, you want these three things. And from each one of them, these three rearrange themselves. Because in something, you might say, you know what? Price is no object. When it comes to my health, I don't look at a price tag. I look at the function and the convenience. I want it to be effective. I'll pay the price. And with some other things, you may say, you know what? It has to be convenient. I know myself. I wouldn't do it if it's not. So when you're speaking to your prospects, to customers, to people out there, keep these three things in mind: function, convenience, and price, and explore that with your prospect to see which one is more important to them. And then you can address that issue. You can address that question, right? Keep it in mind, not everybody, I stress this so much, not everybody is price driven as much as you think they are. Because there are people who pay $100 to just have lunch by themselves. And there are people who pay $5.99 at McDonald's. Well, McDonald's doesn't cost that anymore. $10, $20 at a fast food store for lunch. Some people do a cup of noodles or mac and cheese. Why? Because it's tight for them, right? But at the same time, there's people on that side as well. When it comes to buying, I want you to know, and count on this, that not everyone is looking for the best price. Some people are looking for the best product or the most convenient. And again, I want to re-emphasize this. The price needs to be in line with everything, right? You can't have a product that this good, convenient, and then the price be up here, right? That's not in line with everything. It has to be in line, and you just need to explore which one is more important, or what um, what in what order is each one important to them, right? And then you can address that. So, with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I'm late, so late. Like I said, I fell asleep. I was watching a little TV, eating my sandwich. What? And Bear, what's up? Thank you for all the gifts and the love. I appreciate you. And yeah, thank you, thank you. Um, so, if you're not following me, come on. I'll tell you one thing how amazing I am. Follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. Listen, if you feel like you know somebody who needs to hear this, they should hear this. Tag them to this. Share it with them. Don't be stingy with my lives. Let's go. And with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who used to be the corporate guy. I worked in a call center environment for many, many years, for many long hours, 12, 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, 7 days a week sometimes, until my pancreas quit on me, left me unemployable, which means I can't get a job, and with nothing to fall back on, no reserves. And that sucked. I'm not recommending it to anyone because it was a double whammy for me: health and my income gone, right? So I got redirected. Like I often say, you don't get restricted, you get redirected. And I got redirected to this whole online space and this gig economy. And now I help folks just like you, just like me, to start a side gig online or a whole gig, depends on you, um, online, and grow it using social media. We do it together. If that resonates with you, if you've been thinking about it, serious or curious, don't matter. Drop the word me in the comments, and when I go to sleep and wake up, I'm gonna hit you up, and then we'll have a talk, and we'll see how it fits for you. So, with that, thank you for all the loves. I appreciate you. And with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.